Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. So I apologize for another Frostfire Showdown video. However, I have learned quite a lot more after completing all 70 different tasks right now. And also there are two really good tier lists put together by Pedia. And there's actually an insane combo strategy which is not mentioned on the tier list here, which I'm just going to skip to one of my screenshots right now. You can use Pandora as like basically a free infinite use blue potion if you run a team positioning like this. You have Pandora in the third slot and you have whichever hero you want to boost their energy in the second slot. And you don't even need to fill out the first slot. Then what will happen is this hero Mehira will enter the battlefield, but she'll be basically in the box of Pandora for the first 4 seconds, and the enemies will not be able to do anything. They're just going to be standing there not knowing what to do. Then Mehira is going to actually enter the battle with full energy with the attack buff, and she's going to blow up enemy teams. So like any ultimate based nuke, you can just run Pandora on slot 3 and that ultimate nuke on slot 2. And you can keep reusing this every single round because Pandora is actually never going to enter play. So this is a really smart strategy, really like kind of taking advantage of Pandora because honestly, I think that the developers didn't really update Frostfire Showdown after the Sunlight Showdown. So the heroes which have been released in between, their mechanics are actually usable when maybe they shouldn't have been. But anyway, basically, this is just really strong combo you can use, and you can use it with any ultimate based nuker because you know at the beginning of a run you're gonna have one blue potion and one red potion, so you definitely want to try saving a red potion for your Baelran because that is one of the most insane combos in this Frostfire Showdown. Like if you run into a really difficult enemy opponent, you don't know what to do against them, and you have Baelran, even one copy on your account, he'll be built up, and you just give him an HP potion, he's gonna be ascending really quickly, and he will 1v3 almost anything. So this is a really important combo. The other really important combo is Pheromone with the blue potion. This is really helpful for multiple different stages, allows him to get his ultimate really quickly. He can even then duel enemy Baelran teams, but he needs a blue potion for that, so that's pretty important. Apart from that, you have all of these other heroes here. Of course, Mehira, you know, is top tier. Galahad also is very top tier. Marcille also has a really good synergy, so I'm going to go ahead and show you a Marcille. If you have Marcille in slot number 2 and your main carry in slot number 1, obviously probably wouldn't be Mehira, it could be anyone. What will happen is that main carry will do all their work. If for whatever reason that main carry dies, Marcille will then enter the battlefield and resurrect that main carry, and you're going to fight a 2v1. And also Marcille is really strong. And so what you can do is, like, if you're pretty sure your main carry will handle it and 1v3, but like you just want a safety measure, if you have Marcille in the other slot, then she will be able to revive in the event that your carry does go down, and then probably clean it up from there on. And you can run this every single round. As long as the main carry doesn't actually die, you can always have Marcille in the backup. And you can actually put Reinier here, because the advantage of Reinier is he actually technically has off-field healing. So if you look back at this tier list, it does show you that some of the special mechanics of some heroes, there's an off-field heal by Reinier. Now, I wasn't able to actually tell if this is actually working or not, but this is something which is claimed to be working, and like it doesn't harm it if you just put Reinier in the last slot if you have Reinier available. And that's basically what I was doing. But another really good off-field mechanic is Dunlingr. That's basically the only other off-field mechanic, which is he can block ultimate. So if, for example, you're using Baelran and the enemy has a really big like ultimate heavy comp, you can put Dunlingr on tile number 3, like basically where Reinier is over here. You can put Dunlingr there, and then he will prevent the enemies from casting ultimate. And like your Baelran, he doesn't really need to ultimate. He just is trying to get ascended, which he can just do with his normal attacks and HP regeneration. So like that's a really good strategy you can try to use as well with Dunlingr. Okay, now talking about some other heroes here, some big ones. Of course, Pheromone is really strong. Now Vala is really good with the Supreme Plus skill upgrade if you have that. Velka is really good for soloing. Saida as well is a beast, absolute beast. She can almost 1v3 most enemy teams. Athalia is fine. I mean, sometimes Athalia lacks in damage output, and Harak is also really good, but you kind of need to give him some protection. Like giving a blue potion to Harak also is really good, allowing him to ultimate fast and begin snowballing. Not strong. Now, Lucy into some matchups is fine, and then some of these tier 1 heroes are fine. Valar is a really interesting hero that, like, you would think supports are not good, but she's so strong. She shields herself, she immobilizes the enemy, and then she sets up all of her circles, and those circles are going to then carry on for the rest of the match. So even if Valar dies, those circles are still going to benefit you if other heroes enter the match, and that's why this is why her special mechanics is mentioned over here. And so putting the Valar in slot 1 is really, really strong. Same as Bonnie in slot 1, putting that dot and debuff onto the enemies is really strong. And then Talene as well, or Burial in that slot 1, because they can revive. They'll deal a little damage, they'll die, and then they'll revive and fight a 2v1 in your follow-up teams. And then Florabella, because she can just summon a bunch of minions, right? But yeah. Okay, so there we have it. Basically, most of this, like these other heroes we did already kind of talk about in my previous videos. The other prevent death mechanic of Aliceth, you guys already know about that. We did show that a lot in my videos as well. But basically, if you only deploy 2 heroes, then your number 1 entering the battle is also going to be, have that cheat death from the buff of Aliceth. But if you deploy 3 heroes, then Aliceth is going to buff the other hero in the back row. But that's also useful. It'll still be valuable when that hero enters a battle. And so there we basically have it. Sinbad is good for some 1v3s. Tossie can be good, especially with this new like HP, like you know, after you stall out the opponent for a while, it just sucks all your HP. Tossie actually becomes invincible and doesn't take that damage, so that's why Tossie can be good. Okay, now the other supplementary tier list, which was also made by Pedia, but from a different source, this is really good for some other heroes. Mehira is actually a beast, and Laios is a beast too. So those were the major heroes missing from this tier list. Marcille and Laios are absolute beasts. They can 1v3 almost anything. And yeah, Mehira I was just so surprised about, because she charms them, but she also deals really high damage output. And then also she has that cheat death as well, those invincibilities from the Mythic Plus. So that's really strong. Apart from that, any other heroes? Ludovic can be good in a solo. Brian as well, pretty good damage output. Theodore as well. But that is basically going to be it. And then as for some other screenshots, we just showed things here. Now, if you want to, you know, complete your other challenge missions and you have to deploy other random garbage heroes just to actually say that you use them in a Frostfire Showdown, then you can just put whatever hero number 1, just let it die, and then you just use Pandora, Shremir comp, Pandora, any ultimate nuker based comp. You can do Pandora Cryonaya. Like if we look back here, all these ultimate based heroes, Pandora Faramore, Pandora Gala, Pandora Diurnal, Pandora Cryonaya, all of these ultimate based nukers are really going to benefit from that Pandora strategy. And like I said, it's like an infinite use blue potion, because Pandora, if she never enters a battle and your carry in slot number 2 always kills in like 1v3s, then Pandora will never be done, and you can keep using it every single round. So this Pandora strategy, honestly, this is the most broken one for the Frostfire Showdown. Aliceth is fine, but like, I mean, the cheat death is not as valuable as an instant ultimate. That's so game changing. And now, okay, let's just talk about some of the difficult encounters. So, like, I know Baelran Damien combo or Harak combos, those can be difficult. But basically, the way you deal with them is you need to beat them. You need to nuke them before they get going. If Baelran gets ascended, if a Harak gets a kill, you cannot really stop them from that point on. So you have to kill them fast. Shremir, of course, can do it. Pandora, Gala, Pandora, any ultimate, Pandora Faramore, Pandora, even Diurnal and Cryonaya probably can do it as well. So that Pandora strategy is really going to help you in those matchups. But importantly, if you're going to face those difficult opponents, don't use this comp, just use this comp. If you use this comp, your garbage hero is going to allow that Harak or Baelran to get going, to get ascended for Baelran or get a kill for Harak. You cannot allow that to happen. But if you just use this flat out comp, then the enemy will not do anything for those 4 seconds, and then your hero is going to be bursting them. So that's really strong. Apart from that, I mean, yeah, that's basically it. Now, if you're facing a boss, like I only face one boss, you don't find them that much, but the best boss killer is going to be Shremir. And I use Pandora Shremir for that as well, and that was just ridiculous. Like, the boss just had no chance. It just blew them up. But, so yeah, Pandora is basically a free blue potion, infinite use blue potion. If you just always keep her slot 3 and your slot 2 carry does the 1v3, then you can keep using Pandora, because Pandora actually never enters a battlefield, right? She's just in the slot 3 position, just like you could use it with Reinier as well. So anyway, guys, hopefully this is helpful. This is probably going to be the last video I make about this, but these are really all the tips I've learned and picked up from this round of Frostfire Showdown. Most importantly, if you take away one thing from it, use the Pandora Plus ultimate base nuker comp for free infinite blue potions and just have your ultimate base hero guaranteed get the 1v3. And then you just want to do all of your challenge missions, complete all of your tasks. It's not too hard. I've already done it today. And like, I didn't even try hard. Like, even in some of the videos you guys saw, I was just using random things just to try and show things. We weren't trying hard to complete the different challenge missions, but like, so you can take your time with the challenge missions. It's no problem. We have plenty of time. You will be able to complete easily your 60 tasks to get the title. And if you want to get 70 task completion, which is all that basically that's the maximum right now, then that's all you have to do. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. That is gonna be it for this one. If you have any other tips, feel free to share them in the comment section down below. But yeah, I really hope that this will help you guys out and make your life a lot easier for Frostfire Showdown, because when you know these combos and when you know what you're doing and you kind of master which heroes are good, you get the Pandora combos going off, it's really satisfying. So thank you all so much for watching, and if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Farlight store. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. My affiliate link is in the description of this video and a pinned comment, and you can actually bookmark this link in your browser, and whenever you're planning to make a purchase, just return to the bookmark link and make your purchase. It will support me and be greatly appreciated. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.